The momentum in hiking footwear is moving away from bulky boots toward lightweight shoes and even trail runners that are faster and more comfortable. You do lose some ankle support when carrying a heavy pack or traversing rocky trails, but the weight savings and feathery feel are worth it for the many. Below are our favorite hiking shoes of 2019, from ultralight options for fast and light trips to more supportive models for carrying a full pack. For more background information, see our comparison table and buying advice below for the picks. If you prefer an over-the-ankle style, check out our article on the best hiking boots. 1. Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX. Salomon's X Ultra line of hiking footwear is one of our longtime favorites for all types of uses, from day hikes to lightweight backpacking trips. The new 3 was released in late 2017, and Salomon mostly stuck to the original script. Changes include tweaks to the lacing system and a redesign of the outsole to improve downhill traction. We've put the shoe through everything from early winter conditions in the Pacific Northwest to summer in Patagonia, and feel Salomon has again hit the mark. It's light, nimble, and grips well on just about any surface. Below, we break down the X Ultra 3's comfort, weight, traction, waterproofing, durability, fit, and more. It's lightweight and moderately flexible, but also has nice padding in the collar and tongue. And the sculpted insole provides enough cushion and support to feel just right, straight out of the box. The shoe is thinner underfoot than a traditional hiker. All told, the X Ultra delivers what I want for day hiking and lightweight backpacking. The feeling of a trail runner, but with the added comfort and protection that you get from a hiking-specific model. The X Ultra's running shoe-inspired design makes it one of the most aggressive hiking shoes on the trail, and the scales confirm that feeling. My men's size 9 Gore Tex model checks in at 1 pound to 10 ounces. For perspective, that's almost exactly the same as a waterproof trail runner, like the Brooks Cascadia 12 GTX, and it undercuts most of the hiking shoe market. Popular designs like the Merrell Moab 2 WP, Keen Targhee 3 Low WP, and the North Face Ultra 110 GTX all weigh significantly more and feel clunky by comparison. You can save about 1 ounce by opting for the non-waterproof X Ultra 3 shoe, and the mid-height boot version is a standout in the waterproof hiking boot market at 2 pounds 1.4 ounces, also a men's size 9. Overall, changes from the X Ultra 2 to 3 were fairly modest, but Salomon did redesign its outsoles for improved downhill traction. This is seen primarily at the heel, which trades solid rubber for a series of gill-like cutouts to bite into the ground. Admittedly, we didn't feel the old X Ultra 2 was ever really lacking in grip, but we've nevertheless been pleased with the new Contra Grip outsoles. They've performed well in soft mud, hard-packed dirt, and a decent amount of snow travel. And importantly, the rubber compound hasn't deteriorated or chipped away even after hiking on granite. The X Ultra 3 won't supplant a technical off-trail hiking or mountaineering boot in your gear closet, but it offers enough support for just about any day hiking or lightweight backpacking adventure. The shoe is pretty flexible underfoot, but the low-profile midsole and stable platform, Salomon refers to this as their advanced chassis, offers enough peace of mind for rocky trails. We've had our various X Ultras loaded down with 35 pounds of backpacking gear and have never had issues with rolled ankles. If, however, you prefer a stiffer boot for extended climbs or for carrying a heavy pack, we recommend upgrading to Salomon's Quest 4D 3. From strapping it to snowshoes and micro spikes to shallow creek crossings, the Gore Tex lining has held up without a hiccup. One downside of a low-top waterproof shoe in general is that you'll need to be mindful when stepping into puddles or moving water. If it seeps over the sides, the shoe won't dry quickly. We've tested both the non-waterproof and waterproof versions of the X Ultra, and while we benefited from the waterproofing feature on a number of occasions, we'd lean towards the $30 cheaper non-waterproof shoe for most summer adventuring. Along with trail comfort and support, durability is another area where the X Ultra outperforms a standard trail runner. Our previous versions of the shoe have had excellent lifespans, and with 4 months of consistent use with the 3, I'm confident in saying the new model is just as good. The reinforced synthetic upper materials protect the mesh from tears. The substantial toe cap has a few scrapes but is in excellent shape overall, and the tread is only just starting to show early signs of wearing down. 2. Merrell Moab 2 Vent. Best budget hiking shoe. These may not be your long-distance or ultra-rugged hiking shoes, but there is a lot to like about Merrell's flagship Moab 2. What has made this shoe so popular over the years? A lightweight but planted feel, a comfortable fit, and an attractive price point. Merrell updated the Moab a couple of years ago by including a more durable upper and greater cushioning in the heel of the footbed, but the formula largely remains the same. For day hikers sticking to established trails, the Moab 2 is a great value. In terms of downsides, on rocky and muddy trails, we found that traction and stability fall short of a performance shoe like the Salomon X Ultra above. And despite a competitive 1 pound 15-ounce weight for a pair, the shoe feels a little slow and cumbersome compared to some lighter models. But these are small complaints about an otherwise fantastic shoe, and we highly recommend the Moab 2 for day hikes and lightweight backpacking. Keep in mind that we included the non-waterproof vent here, but Merrell also makes a waterproof version that costs $120 and weighs slightly more at 2 pounds 1 ounce per pair. Merrell opted not to mess with the tread pattern or Vibram rubber compound from the original Moab with the 2. We think this is a fine decision as the trusty outsole has proven to have a long lifespan and offers up decent all-around traction over rock and dirt. The tread design looks pretty busy with a funny mix of circles, open channels, and narrow and thick lugs, but it gets the job done. 3. Keen Targhee 3 WP. Not to be outdone by Merrell's update to their signature Moab shoes, Keen released the new Targhee late last year. The changes weren't groundbreaking, but do a nice job at modernizing the classic design. Most importantly, the super wide footbed of the previous model has been trimmed down slightly to give the shoe a slightly less sloppy feel over rocky terrain. The Targhee 3 still won't be confused with an aggressive model like the Salomon X Ultra 3 above, but its tough leather construction, reasonable weight, and well-cushioned interior make it a great casual hiker. Among day hiking options, the Keen Targhee 3 and Merrell Moab 2 above are two of the most popular on the market. Both are very comfortable right out of the box and offer plenty of support and traction for non-technical trails, and can even do the trick on shorter backpacking trips. The Targhee's nubuck leather upper is a little more durable than the mesh used on the Moab, but the Keen isn't as good of a value at $135. 4. Ultra Lone Peak 4.0. Best ultralight trail shoe. Running-centric brand Ultra has become a go-to option for minimalist hikers, with a strong lineup of heavily cushioned yet lightweight zero-drop shoes. Their flagship trail runner is the Lone Peak, which also has many loyalists in the thru-hiking community for its combination of weight and comfort. Last summer, Ultra released the 4, and the main changes include a longer-lasting outsole, a more durable mesh upper material, and updated drainage ports around the toes for creek crossings. We've found that the Lone Peak is decently tough, provides solid traction, and the thick cushioning isolates you from harsh impacts underfoot. There are a few important things to keep in mind when choosing a trail running shoe like the Ultra Lone Peak for hiking. First, you get less protection at the toe and along the sides of the foot than the shoes above. Second, the shoe flexes more than a traditional hiker and won't be as comfortable on steep climbs and over rocky terrain. Third, this shoe has a wide fit, and particularly in the toe box. If you have narrow feet, we recommend looking elsewhere on this list. 5. SAUCONY Peregrine ISO. We've been hiking with SAUCONY Peregrines for years now, and they've remained at the top of our list for good reason. In 2019, SAUCONY released the new Peregrine ISO, men's and women's, as the successor to the Peregrine 8. The ISO retains many of the qualities we love in the Peregrine: lightweight, incredible traction, comfort, and quick dry times, and somehow has made them even better. One of the most notable upgrades is the ISOFIT system, which is essentially a sock-like upper that morphs to your foot as you lace, providing a more comfortable and customizable fit. The Peregrine ISOs are a well-rounded, lightweight trail runner that will keep your feet happy on the trail all day long. 6. The North Face Ultra 110 GTX. The North Face Ultra 110 GTX hiking shoe, men's and women's, offers trail-ready comfort right out of the box. They're lined with waterproof and breathable Gore Tex, which make them a good choice for wet and muddy day hikes. The combination of leather and tight mesh make this shoe a more durable option than the trail runners listed above. The Ultra 110 shoe has a solid and varied lug pattern, offering great traction on varying terrain. The soles of these shoes are stiffer than some others. They offer great protection, but can take a bit longer to break in. Another popular hiking shoe from North Face with similar weight and functionality is the Hedgehog Fastpack GTX hiking shoe. 7. LIKE+SHARE Spire GTX. The LIKE+SHARE Spire GTX has inspired our testers for the past year with its incredible performance, as well as excellent water resistance, while remaining lightweight. SPORTIVA used modern, cutting-edge textile technologies to develop this fast-packing machine. We took these shoes on several long hikes in the heart of the Sierra Nevada, and despite having to deal with snow, stream crossings, and warm weather conditions, we came back with happy feet. The lightweight insert allows for great stability despite such a low weight, and with the advanced Gore Tex surround waterproofing membrane, the breathability of these watertight shoes is quite remarkable. All this goodness comes at one of the highest list prices of all shoes reviewed. That, coupled with the fact that the shoes don't inspire confidence in their durability, makes these shoes appealing in performance, but not in price. That said, our testers love them for moving fast and light.